We're here today with Parham from the DocSites. They are one of our newer sponsors that provide websites for us, and I wanted to touch base with him, and maybe he can explain their services a little bit to us so people can be informed. Hi, Parham, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me, Bob. Thanks for having us in the group as well. It's not easy getting in the group, but you do a great job for your members, and we were able to, talk and make it happen. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. I wanted to first start by saying that Parham's company, the DocSites, provide websites that I personally never wanted to have, meaning that when he approached me regarding this, I told him, look, I'm all for owning our own website, not the domain name, not the www.drxyz.com. That's always ours, correct?
Absolutely. You will always own that. It's always going to be your property.
Right. When I first started my website, I told the provider that I wanted to own it. So I paid a lot of money up front and I own it. Now, the problem with that is I can't really change it. I can't do much things with it. So Parham was nice enough to convince me that not everybody was crazy as I am. And some people don't want to have that upfront cost. They want to just pay a monthly fee, and you provide these template websites, correct?
Absolutely. So the template websites are personalized for the client internally, right? So let's take a step back about ownership. Absolutely, you should own your domain. We actually started our company the same model as what you want, right? We would sell these expensive sites that clients would own, right? They would pay big upfront fees for it. And what ended up happening is they couldn't, if they didn't keep paying us, they went to the next person. The next person would want them to change the site to, what they wanted, right? And the other factor is we were able to templatize and create layout and structures that were just as nice as these super expensive websites. But what we would do is then take the doctor's information and put their information and personalize it, and it would look just like one of these super customized websites. And we get positive feedback even from our competitors who are like, we can't believe some of your sites are template. The concept of a template doesn't match your company, but that's because we work on our product a lot. We don't just make something and sell it. We always get client feedback. We always work on what's the latest in the industry. So owning a website is good all in well, but then as the dentist, who's going to fix it? Who's going to update it? Who's going to add the new widgets? Who's going to make it, the latest and greatest? And that's why we'd rather work on a monthly program with you, because we want to be there for you and we want to be your customer service.
Right. And I'm always honest with our members, and I always tell them that, look, not every product is good for everyone. I personally like to own my site, and that's what I do. I just, because I paid a lot for it, so I might as well. But I realize that there are a lot of people who don't want to own it. So that's why you're here, and I'd like to tell us a little bit about your services and what you do, and so people can understand what entails.
Absolutely. So just a little history about myself and our company. We've been doing dental marketing for about 13 years now. I started with a friend of mine who opened up an office in Las Vegas, a friend I've known since the second grade. We helped grow his practice to 12 locations, I believe. And from there, that's how we got into dental marketing. So people would reach out to us. They saw our work. He referred us to his family members. And we created the DocSites about 7 years ago because we noticed that dentists have a lot of overhead, right? That's the fact of the matter. For, dental offices are businesses. So when you have a lot of overhead, your website and your marketing and your overall customer service with the website shouldn't cost you an arm and a leg. So we are an affordable option, right? With that said, we don't cut corners on service. We don't cut corners on quality of marketing. We don't, we give you the best, but it is a way where you don't own the site, but you get to own your domain. And the cool thing about us, Bob, is it's not like one of the companies where we turn on the site, hand it to you and your team and say, now you got to go update it with all your photos and all your stuff. And, but all we're giving you is all these modules and you have to do the rest, right? With us, we do the work for you. So, if you have a nice photo shoot, which we're seeing a lot of our clients do these days, they hire a photographer, they send it to us, we plug it in, we make it sized right. And, that's been really effective for our clients and they love it. And we get so much positive feedback. And the way we grew is we started doing a lot of dental shows around the country. So we're not just sitting behind a computer as the owners and, selling. We're actually meeting the dentists and asking, what are you looking for? What's the newest things? What type of dentist are you? Are you focused on bread and butter, or do you have the latest technology? So we actually implement that on your overall web presence. And later on, I'm going to show that to you as well.
Okay, actually, I think maybe should we look at some of the samples that you have?
Yeah, always better to show, right, than to talk about it.
Talk about it. So let me make you host so you can share your screen.
Beautiful.
Okay.
So what I'll do is I'll share a couple websites. This is our Premier template, which is, a lot of people love this. It comes with a lot of benefits. It actually comes with search engine optimization on the setup. So I'll get into that and I'll explain what that is. But this is the look and feel. We use the main banner. They sent us photos. They got to use photos from our stock library. It's showing at the outside of the office, the two doctors in action with their, technology as well. It's got the logo at the top, the reviews, because nowadays, as you know, Bob, being an experienced dentist, showcasing your reviews is really important, right? So then when you scroll down, the navigation scrolls with you. So it's super user-friendly. Same effect on mobile, which, as we all know nowadays, more people use mobile. One of the things, I do want to use this a little bit to educate and not just promote our services. One of the things most dentists don't know is that dentist profile page, Bob, is one of the top visited pages. So that page, put some TLC in it, because a lot of times dental offices come to us and the doctor's page is one paragraph and an old photo. Put your CEs you've completed. Put if you're, a platinum provider for Invisalign, or you're active in the community, put that. Put all your info. You don't need to get super personal, but talk about it. People spend time and they read it. Our data shows that. Then from there, we like asking the patients questions. What are you looking for? Are you looking for a certain procedure? Are you in pain? Believe it or not, a lot of opportunities on a dental website is pain, right? Is emergency. People find you, they're looking for someone that could see them that same day or the next morning. That's where you can get new patients. Also highlighting, that you do implants, right? So many times, our offices that join our, become our clients say, well, people don't know what we do. So it's because you're not highlighting it on your site, or it's listed amongst 20 other services. So if you actually do implants, mention that. Then all the treatments and services, our Google review tool feeds in the reviews from Google with the Google icon. We use a nice API, that's technical terms, that, we're working with Google's system. And it's great because it creates trust, right? Rather than you saying how great you are, it's always better to have someone else say it. And here it's feeding in directly from Google. 5 stars, the date of the review and the actual review, building trust with the patient. An office tour, right? even if you don't have a modern office, Bob, the clean, office does the job. People want to see, am I walking into one of these, you know, turnstile, corporate practices, or is it a personalized practice? Is it a high-end cosmetic practice? They want to know what type of office you are. And even if you don't have a fancy site, it still works to show that off. A fancy office. Here, you want to talk about your technology. A lot of people care about that. And then if you have a program like a wellness program, an annual membership program, that's always important, right? So other things we highlight, we have a Meet Our Team page here where we can put all your team members, send us the photos. Like I mentioned, we do the cropping for you. So you're not paying those big custom website prices, but we do the work so that your staff isn't sitting there and doing that, right? All the service pages are there. You could tell us, what pages you want, if you want to have clear aligners. And this is some of the search engine optimization factors that I want to show off. Here in the title tag, we have clear aligners in the city. Here in the, in the main headline, and then we have the content. And if you want to send us more content, you want to give us more information, we're more than happy to add it. With our Premiere, we also will do some additional content for you, right? So that's really important as well. There's other things I can do direct demos of, but I also want to show you some cool things. Like if you do actually send us like a video of people using your service that you made, we can add it on the main banner. Recently, I'm getting a lot of younger dentists, and Bob, the younger dentists love that Instagram and they're using it really effectively. So what's better than embedding these Instagram posts, right? That they've done, right? A lot of, and I'm not here to bash marketing companies because I think there's a lot of good ones and we're friends with some of them, but a lot of them are missing these opportunities, right? Like, look at this. He has all these beautiful before and afters on his Instagram. They're not, in the past, they didn't have it on their site. So we took it and we added it on the site. And now that's in his before and after gallery. A lot of other things, reviews when they go add the testimonial videos from his Instagram, add it from Google. As I mentioned to you, if you do like specialty treatments like All on 4, we can do pages on that as well. So that's kind of the gist of what we do with the websites. I can definitely do a more in-depth demo with anyone that wants to. The other things that we believe in is a lot of people are using Google Maps. So we're big on, making sure that you take advantage of that profile. A lot of people are going to the maps, and in our marketing services, we focus on that, right? So we'll write about your treatments. We'll make sure, they're highlighted in your products right here. The porcelain veneers is written about. We post the before and after. So if people research you, you can ask them, hey, are you looking to improve your smile? And they could say, yeah, I saw that porcelain veneers case you did. Tell me more about what you could do for me. Question and answers on a Google Maps page is important. Posting regularly as well, talking about right here, here's why Invisalign treatment is worth the price, right? And then they could click and learn more. So that's pretty much, our sites, the type of work we do. We do a lot more than that. We do Google ads, Facebook ads. We're pretty much full service, and we can really help a practice grow if they need. But if they want something affordable and a really effective web presence with great, phenomenal customer service, then we're the right fit for that type of client as well.
You kind of mentioned this Premiere thing. So you have 3 plans as far as the websites go, correct?
Absolutely. And we have 3 different plans. So let me reshare my screen again and kind of go through it. One, I want to tell every member in your group that they get discounts off the setup. So that's our standard website. But if they want to go with our larger websites, we'll give discounts as well. But yeah, we have 3 different options. And by the way, they're all listed on our website. So we're not hiding prices. We're not telling you anything different from one person to another. You come to our site, you see the standard. This is if you're, an established practice, you're kind of just want something nice. You want us to add some photos, put the web pages. Your current site looks like it was built, in 2000, in the year 2000. And you'll be surprised, Bob, a lot of dentists have websites that look like that. This is a great upgrade for you. The Plus has a little bit more features. It's got the SEO on the site at launch. We do the website color scheme to match your logo, before and after gallery. Then the Premier is just, it's got the full features, right? It's the car with the heated seats and the, all the stuff that you need, right? In Chicago, you need the heated seats in the winter. So those kind of things this comes with, and we take the time to learn about you and make sure that you're properly being represented and you get more. And I mentioned you get new content with this, content migration. So it's all there. You can pick from our stock library to match your demographics, which I really believe in.
So
and then, go ahead.
I'm noticing here that they're all the same price per month.
Yeah.
So basically, it says setup fee, but it's basically, it's the time you guys take to construct that for them. So the more
exactly.
Yeah, the more complicated the website, the more time you guys are going to spend, and that's why it's a little bit higher. So
more personalization. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then the monthly, the service, the quality of monthly support and service doesn't change based on which one you pick. You get the same support that includes hosting, updates by request. We have staff members that love us. We built relationships over the past, time, and they just say, hey, add this quick email. They love that. They don't want to sit and play web developer. Now you're paying someone on payroll to go change a photo. It's not worth the time,
Right. So basically for the $59 that they pay, you guys do any changes, some new associate comes, they can call you and they tell you, hey, and is that correct?
Yeah, exactly.
And something that you and I talked about, and everybody knows, before I bring anybody as a sponsor of the group, I spend a lot of time, and Parham and I spend a lot of time talking, because he needed to convince me that there are a lot of people who are needed us. And I told you that I confirm members for our group based on looking at their websites, meaning that I match the pictures of the doctor on the website to the profile picture that they have, and they have to be similar so I can see it's the same person. And I got to tell you, I see a lot of websites, and you are correct. A lot of us need help, and I'm hoping that they can contact you. Now, as far as the security goes, you guys are fully encrypted, and that comes with the plans, correct?
Yes, it comes with the SSL certificate, right? So that's important. Google likes that as well. So we install that as well.
Yeah, right. And then usually when I see that some of the websites are not fully secured, I send them a message and say, look, I mean, unless you're really successful and you don't care, Google won't rank you high if you don't have this SSL certificate, correct?
Exactly.
I mean, it pushes you down. It's not a favorite website. Okay. Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
I think really we touched on everything. We give a free demo. All of these setup fees are going to be discounted for all DIG members. So if anyone wants to reach out, we offer marketing services that are also priced and listed out here. We also do Google ads, Facebook ads. I've helped many practices grow, many dental offices reach their goals and beyond. Many of my friends who are dentists are now, doing really well, and with our planning, and, call us, talk to us. We're not going to sell you. We're the owners of the company. So the concept here is Let's help you and make sure that you know what the best practices are. We're not going to false promise you anything. I think that's kind of the issue in our industry. There's too many false promises going around. And with that leads to, you know, false expectations and people feeling like they're getting the short end of the stick, right? With us, we're going to be very direct. And even if you listen to the testimonials about us, you know, they say we're very direct, you know, we're going to tell you what we feel and is the right game plan. Every demographic and area is different, right? You can't just, you know, always think you can just set up any website and throw it up. You got to personalize it and make sure people are doing the work, right? I hear many times, Bob, like, I hired this person for SEO, so-and-so's cousin. And then we say, well, what are they doing? Are they blogging? Are they writing articles? Have they updated your Google Maps? And then we go look at all those things and they're not doing any of it. And it's like, they're not doing SEO. You know, there's a lot, you know, there's things people have to do. So call us and we'll show you. And even if we're not the right fit, we'll help you, you know, and that's the whole point of this, is to help. And from there, we, you know, your members benefit and we also get the right type of clients for us.
Hey, could you make me a host again? So I wanted to ask you a couple of more questions before we leave. So just wanted to stress that really the SEO part is additional. We're here to tell you that, hey, the website is the most important thing. You can't really do SEO if you have not a really good website, correct?
Exactly. There's a lot of factors to SEO. You know, it's not just the website. It's not just us marketing for you. It's, you know, just if you want to touch base on it a little, it's also the office being active in the community has impacts. I've noticed a lot of our clients who are more active as well with their own, you know, not just paying a marketing company, but they actually, you know, get more patients to write reviews, right? I'm seeing right now, a ton of dentists complain in the different Facebook groups. Well, I'm contracting these review programs, but I'm not getting reviews. Well, that's because the truth is, if you don't request the reviews yourself, which will help you with a game plan like that, that's why we don't even sell that tool. If you don't do some of the things on your end to build your business, because you're a community business, right? As a dental office, you're serving the community. That's going to help you with SEO. I know I'm giving you long-winded answers, but we want to be honest, and there's a lot of factors to this.
Right. And also another thing that we talked about, and you stressed that it's important about your business. It's the personal support that you guys give. In other words, they don't have to go through phone calls to a different country to fix things. You're going to take care of it if someone has an issue.
Exactly.
With our group, if someone has an issue and they'll let me know, I'll put them in touch with you, for example, right?
Exactly. And if they become a client, they'll have our numbers, they'll have my email, and we're known for our responsiveness. You know, I invite everybody to go read our Google reviews. We had a survey done on us, but a blind survey where we gave our client info to a publication and they were shocked. They're like, people love you guys, and we don't really experience that when we've done this with other companies. So that's what our focus on. We're a family-run business, so we want to give that support to our clients the same way we'd want it.
Great. It was really informative. Hopefully we can have a couple of more of these videos over the year if we have any other topics to discuss. But thank you very much. And if anybody needs to reach you, we have a post in our group that they can click and get in touch with you. And we have a landing page for our group on your site, correct?
Absolutely. And, you know, even if you want to leave them my cell phone in the group, 818-421-8626, 818-421-8626 on the comment for this. Okay. I'd love that. They could text me directly, no problem.
Okay, yes, I will, but to get our deals, they have to go through that landing page, correct?
Sure, or they mention your group, which everyone does. that's already reached out, which we've had a good number already. They
Okay.
mentioned you right away. So it's,
Right.
we do a good job of finding out where everyone is from.
Excellent. Okay. Thank you very much. And we can talk later.